Hi guys, good morning. We're vlogging on the go. We're vlogging on the go. Hi on the Dario. We're vlogging on the go. So good morning guys. I am on my way to work, of course, and I wanted to pop on and have a little chat with you guys. And so the question I want to throw out there to you is, are you still afraid of the boogeyman? And I know you're like, okay, wait a minute. She must have forgot what kind of demographic that she has here on her channel as far as subscribers. We're all adults here. Why is she talking about the boogeyman this morning? Well, I don't know. I've had some things going on in my life lately. I've had some friends who've experienced some things in their life lately. And it just takes me back to like childhood thoughts. I remember being a young kid, afraid of the boogeyman, the monster under the bed, the monster in your closet, afraid of the dark. Things that just, you know, result out of fear, or you watch some kind of scary movie, or you had some kind of bad experience and now you're shook up and you can't seem to let it go. And so, you know, the boogeyman is constantly in your head, particularly when you're alone late at night. The boogeyman would sneak out and shake you up and freak you out, and you usually have to call mom, dad, grandma, auntie, whoever to come and turn on the light and bring you some comfort. And they would give you some kind of word of encouragement and let you know that it was all in your head, and you know, you didn't need to be afraid and everything was going to be all right. So fast forward to adulthood. Is there still a boogeyman in your life? I know for me, I still have the boogeyman who frequently pops up as it relates to all kind of things, whether it be my career, relationships, whether it be male-female relationships, like romantic relationships or friendships, financial situations. I run into situations where that boogeyman will pop up and get my mind going and racing, and the fear and the terror and the worry will creep in, and the anxiety will creep in. And at this point in life, you know, I live by myself, so I can't call mom and dad to come in and turn on the light. So what I'm finding that I need to do is to make sure that I always have some kind of positive light, if you will, some kind of positive perspective to shed the light on situations when I'm going through those boogeyman moments. So what I constantly try to do is always keep inventory of all of my blessings, all of the things that I'm blessed with. And also just kind of have positive affirmations, you know, positive things about myself. We can be so caught up in image and comparing ourselves, especially as women, to what we think our ideal body should be like, what our ideal hair should look like, what our ideal skin tone should be, what our ideal, you know, everything should be. And we need to start to really just dig deep and realize that we're enough and we're good enough, because those fears constantly come up. Even with me, you know, I know you guys look at me, you're like, okay, she's doing her little outfit of the days and she seems like she's super confident and she, you know, thinks she has it going on. And for the most part I do, but there are those moments where even I have, you know, doubt or concern, or I see another woman who's gorgeous and beautiful and I'm like, wow. You know, it makes you stop and say, oh, you know, I don't look like that, you know. You know, it gives you a moment. You have a moment. I'll put it that way. You have a moment of insecurity, but you have to be able to, you know, get rid of your boogeyman by, like I said, shedding some positive light, some positive energy on the situation. And it's okay to have those moments, because we're human. It's okay to have fear. It's okay to have doubt. It's okay to have some anxiety. You're human. The point I'm making, though, is that you don't stay stuck where the boogeyman can constantly creep up and just take over, and you are sitting in a constant state of fear and anxiety, you know. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Like I said, I have quite a few friends, and like I said, personal experience with this kind of situation. And as I was thinking about talking to you guys about it, I was like, what kind of analogy can I make? And it just made me think of the boogeyman, because you'll be having the best day and it's time to go to bed, and all of a sudden you're perfectly fine. That light goes out, and boy, the boogeyman pops up. You know, you hear a sound or you see something that doesn't look familiar to you, and all of a sudden your heart's racing and your mind is going, you know, top speed at all the possible bad things it could be. And like I said, back then you could call out to someone to come and help you, but sometimes as adults we don't have anybody we can call out to other than God. We can pray about it, definitely, but in addition to that, you need to constantly remind yourself of all the good things you have going for you in your life and how blessed and fortunate you are. And, you know, I guess that's just kind of what I wanted to share. You know, feel free to share below. I love when you guys share. You know, I think not only does your sharing, you know, make me feel good to see the comments, but I've seen, you know, some interesting dialogues, and some people just really open up because of what other people share here on these videos. I'm really, again, I continue to say I really enjoy doing these, and I appreciate the fact that you guys take the time to tune in just to see what I'm going to be yammering about on my way to work. But yeah, take some time and take a moment to identify the boogeyman in your life. And then take some time to identify ways to eliminate that boogeyman, or to silence him, to get rid of him, to shed some light on him, you know, to, you know, because you shouldn't be living your life in fear and worry and anxiety. That's not what we should be doing the majority of the time. And I know some people do. Some people, the majority of the time, they spend their life worrying, and living in fear and living in doubt. And that's not the life that we're supposed to have. So who's your boogeyman? What's your boogeyman? And what are you going to do to eliminate him, or at least silence him when he tries to pop up his ugly head? All right, guys. See you later. Bye.